Good morning. Can you hear me? Hi, Carrie.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, thank you. Sorry, I was driving here because I'm in the Braintree office right now.
Oh, that's okay.
There was traffic and then I got in here and my computer's new, so then I had to get onto this Wi-Fi. So that was just a blast this morning. So I apologize if you were probably wondering where is everyone? And
Oh, that's okay.
I don't know if anybody was on and they just said, oh, maybe there's no scripts. I'm not sure, but it's you and me.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm actually going to share a screen because let me see where no, I don't want that one. Because I don't know if you probably, I don't know if you tried to get onto the Facebook page.
I did. I requested.
Okay, and I just probably
join.
didn't get a chance to get in there yet. Let's see. Oh, Barry Green's here, so that's good. More people coming. So are you new to real estate completely, Carrie?
Yes, I am new. I joined the Norwell office in January as part-time with the goal to do real estate full-time eventually. I work as a hospital administrator, but then I also had a baby 2 months ago.
Ah, well, congratulations.
Thank you. But now I'm more committed than ever to establish my business.
Excellent, excellent. And, I mean, a lot of, as Barry can tell you, scripts are, a lot of people kind of shy away from them. They're like, oh, really? I know what to say, or it doesn't sound like me type of things. Mm-hmm. But it's a language of communication, and there is a whole learning curve with that. Yes. So it's really important. I think it's one of the most important things to know how to, and it's not like convincing or salesy kind of thing. What you're trying to do is help people to understand what they want and how they're going to get it. Mm-hmm. And I'm having this weird, I'm trying to find my Facebook. This is what's happening. Get a new computer and yeah. And I'm in, let me just see. Why can't I find this? So what we usually do is we start off with, we find something really easy, somewhat simple, and then we can work into objection handlers. Now, as soon as I find don't know why I can't access this. And I feel bad. What we could do, actually, Barry, do you have any scripts on you at all?
Well, I have that just sold script that you had talked about last week.
Okay. Do you want to start that while and I will go through and kind of I'll be the homeowner, or what if Carrie, you want to jump right in, be the homeowner, just kind of answer as you would if he gave you a phone call, okay? And I'm going to try and grab some more scripts if I can, if I can figure this out.
Let me just get the notes here. Okay. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, this is Barry Green with Keller Williams in Braintree. My company recently sold a home in your area over on Regatta Road. It has 4 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, and it's sold for $990,000. Now, we know when someone sells a home, usually 2 more sell right away. So I was wondering, when do you plan on moving?
I was not.
Okay, terrific. How long have you lived at your address?
I've lived here for 10 years.
Oh, great. Where did you, let me see. This third one always throws me. Okay, so where did you move from before moving here?
I lived in Washington, D.C. I
Oh,
relocated for my job.
oh, good for you. So how did you happen to pick this area?
Family recommended it to me, and I found a house that I loved, and the price was right, and got a good deal.
Oh, excellent. If you were to move, where would you go next?
I probably would move down to Cape Cod.
Oh, that's exciting. And when do you think that would be?
Maybe in the next 5 years.
Oh, fantastic. Uh, hmm. Okay, so on the script it says only go forward if they say 3 months or less. Where would I go from here?
So here I would start to ask her for her, if she would like to be part of your database so she can be updated on, things that are happening in the area. Would you like to be added to my database so I could help you to understand what's going on in the market? Or maybe if you know somebody at, work or church or something that may be looking to buy or sell, I could send you my card in the mail and you can pass that along to them, you could do something like that. So turn it into a database edition.
Okay.
So Carrie, do you know what a database edition is?
Yes.
Yeah, so when somebody, so you don't want to sell, but there's no reason to just hang up the phone. Maybe Carrie has a friend or, well, do you know anybody else who might be looking to buy or sell? And as you know, we give a market analysis, which is the price, we can tell you how much your home would be worth in today's market. Are you interested in a free analysis? And I think doing those just gives you more and more practice. Carrie might say, no, I'm not really interested. Well, do you have a friend who might want to, or do you have anybody else that is looking to purchase? This is a strong market for sellers, and buyers need a great agent. So maybe I could be a resource for a friend of yours. And then just try to gather their information instead of giving your information to them, gather theirs, add it to your database.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Let's see. So you.
Every time you add someone to your database, I mean, you just don't know if you're, dripping on them once a month. Something's going to come up. They're going to say, "Oh my goodness, who's that person who just keep, they send me something all the time." You want to be top of mind. That's the most important thing. That's the goal. You want to be the realtor everybody thinks of.
Okay. Let's see. So let's see, 5 years. I could get back into the conversation now.
Matthew, how you doing this morning?
Oh, good. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Sorry, I was a little late.
That's okay. So was I. I drove to Weymouth and to the Braintree office, and I don't know why there's a ton of traffic. So it was a little weird.
Is it close to being done? The office? It looks. I saw the.
Oh, I'm in the old
Video.
one.
Yeah. The new office is. I know stuff has to be moved out by. Is it Thursday or Friday? Do you know?
I don't even know. I'm sure I'm going to find out.
Yeah. Well, because I know because I need to pick up and I need to help Kathy Arnold move on our team. So one of those days, it's either going to have to be Thursday or Friday. The last day we can do it, I'll have to go down there. So either tomorrow or Friday.
I did see her car here.
Yeah, so she's packing up some of her things.
Or this might be you over here. We'll approve you
Yes.
there.
Thank you.
And so here, what we do in this Facebook page is we find some things here so we can all kind of read. So this one is, does anybody want to try and do this one? Has anybody heard this objection? You haven't sold any homes in my area. Does anybody want to try
I can
that?
try. I can give
Okay.
it a shot.
So Matthew, you haven't sold any homes in my area. I don't know how you think you would be able to sell a home here.
Yeah, I mean, that's a valid concern. And the obvious reason you'll choose me now is because my company has homes for sale all over the community. Meaning, when you sign the contract tonight, we can expose your property to potential buyers from all over the area. And do you realize how important that kind of exposure is?
No, I just thought you have to be from this town.
No, no. I mean, exposure to the market is the most important thing, and isn't that what you really want? And to get your home sold,
Yes,
of course it is. And therefore, all we need to do is simply sign the contract, so I can help you get what you want in the time you want. Wouldn't that be great?
sure, that'd be great.
See, that was easy.
So, John Carlos, I'm going to ask you the next one. What do you do to sell homes?
That's a valid concern, and let me ask you: are you aware that there are two kinds of real estate agents?
No, I thought you were all the same.
Well, there are passive and active. I'm an active agent, meaning when you sign the contract tonight, I will spend my time actively marketing your home to the public and to the other active agents in town. Isn't that what you want?
Yes, I want an agent who works, who actually gets my home sold.
You want someone who will work actively and aggressively to get your home sold, right?
Yes,
Terrific. All we need to do is now simply sign the contract so I can get you what you want in the time you want. Won't that be great?
that'd be great. So the other day we did a really good one. I think it was, wasn't Matthew, did we went over, like, we kept going back and forth to objection handlers, right? We use those objection handlers. And how about this one? I think everyone hears this. You get to the house. Now, Carrie, I know we can also work on, like, what do you say when you call somebody, but you're gonna get an objection like, let's list highs, so we can always come down later. Has anybody heard that?
Yes.
Does anybody do you want to read that, Carrie?
Sure.
Great.
I understand you want to list high to leave room for some negotiating, but have you considered the problem that creates for you?
No. What kind of problem would
Most
that be?
most people looking at a house won't even bother looking at properties that are priced too high. Would you rather have a bidding war on your home or not have any opportunity to negotiate at all?
Well, I definitely want a bidding war. That would be the best.
So all we need to do now is sign the contract so I can help you get what you want in the time that you want. Wouldn't that be great?
Well, really, I think we want to think it over.
That's great. And since 3 minds are better than 2, let's think out loud together. Tell me, what are you thinking about?
Well, we really want to sleep on it.
You're right. This is a big decision, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Yet the decision must be made based upon what you want, correct?
Yes.
So let's do this. Sign the contract tonight, contingent upon your approval within 24 hours. That way we both win. Can I tell you how?
Yes, I want to know how I win.
You have 24 hours with no pressure, so you can feel comfortable and sleep on it tonight. Then I'll call you in the morning and you simply tell me yes or no.
Okay.
If you say no, I'll rip up the contract and you have no obligation. If you say yes, I'll begin marketing your property immediately. What do you think?
Well, I guess so. If as long as I can decide tomorrow to change my mind. I think that's important to me. Oh my God.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, excellent. So go in for the, what you're gonna do after that is you wanna go into getting the appointment. So
Mhm.
in order to do that, I mean, I know it's like sign the contract. There's also some other ones back here. Does anybody else like that kind of back and forth script? Like I want to sleep on it. Do you want to do that one again? And then we'll go into some quick, like afterwards, we'll go into some quick objection or like getting, solidifying your appointment. Why don't we do this then? When we go back to that, because I do think that's a great one. And I don't know what happened to the end of that, so I apologize. I'm not sure where it went. Either way, ... So who wants to take this? How about the two of you? Like two of you guys, one person be the homeowner?
I'll be a homeowner.
Okay. Who wants to be the agent?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay,
And which ones are we starting with? Just the same one?
yeah. So John, you
Okay.
can start with List High.
All right. So we want to list as high as possible. We can always come down later, can't we?
Well, so I understand you want to list high to leave for negotiating. And have you considered the problem that creates for you?
Kind of.
Well, yeah. So the reality is most people don't. Most people won't even bother looking at properties that are priced too high. I mean, would you rather have a bidding war in your home or not have an opportunity to negotiate any offers at all?
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. So I mean, all we need to do now is simply sign the contract so I can help you get what you want and the time you want. Wouldn't that be great?
Yes, absolutely.
I think you should go to the next one. Say you want to think it over.
I kind of want to think it over.
Okay, and that's great. And since three minds are better than two, let's think out loud together. Or in this case, it'd be since two minds are better than one. I guess let's think out loud together. So tell me, what are you thinking about?
It's kind of late. I kind of want to sleep on it.
Okay, I mean, you're right. That's a big decision. Yet the decision must be made based upon what you want, correct?
Absolutely.
And let's do this. Let's sign the contract tonight, contingent upon your approval within 24 hours. That way we both win. Can I tell you how?
Sure.
So you have 24 hours with no pressure, so you can feel comfortable and sleep on it tonight. And then I'll call you in the morning and you simply tell me yes or no. And if you say no, I'll rip up the contract and you have no obligation. And if you say yes, I'll begin marketing your property immediately. Either way, let's just get the contract signed tonight so we can get you moving in the right direction. How does that sound?
Sounds great. So you'll send that contract over and we can talk about it in the morning?
Of course. I'll give you a call in the morning. Once we get it
Great.
signed now, and then if you decide to change your mind, we can rip up the contract first thing in the morning.
All right. Thank you.
Excellent. Let me see if I can, I really apologize. My new computer is just really not.
What is it?
It's an Apple. It should,
Apple.
but I had like a regular PC before, so.
Hmm.
So has anybody used a pre-qualifying, before you get to the listing? Has anybody ever called and used one of these? And do you know why we use this?
I've used something similar. Yeah.
So let's say somebody says, okay, you can come over, you can come on over and show me what you have to do. So you want to sometimes have you can call this in, you can have another agent call this in too, because sometimes it makes you look like you have some leverage, which is awesome. So if another agent, Barry, you say, Lisa, can you take, ask these questions before I go so you can gather more information. So who wants to read this through and kind of get an idea of what it is you need to ask? I take that specific pre-qual and I just put it down and I answer the questions and I attach it to my listing. So when I get there, I have more information and the information is powerful. What price won't they go below? I don't know if this one has on a scale of 1 to 10. Can you tell me, is your house a 10? No, it's an 8. What would it take to be a 10? Oh, I think I need to redo a bathroom. You get an understanding of, oh yeah, it's not perfect, and you can kind of figure that out. And they also start to realize that their house could have some setbacks, like, a drawbacks. Let's say like, well, it is a busy street. It could be a side street. So they start to kind of know that as well. So if somebody wants to read that and somebody else is a homeowner, you want to try that? Any volunteers or you want me to read it?
I can read it.
Awesome. So I'll be the homeowner, or you can call me, Carrie, and ask me.
So Lisa, before I come out, there are a number of questions I need to ask you, okay?
Okay.
If what I say makes sense and you feel comfortable and confident that I can sell your home, are you planning to list your home with me when I come out on Tuesday?
Well, I guess I'm not quite sure. I need to see what you have to say.
Okay. Are you planning to interview more than one agent for the job of selling your home?
Yes.
Tell me again, where are you moving to?
Florida.
How soon do you have to be there?
About 3 months.
Great. When I see you, how much do you want to list your home for?
Well, my neighbor's house sold for like 350, so I'm thinking mine's much better, at least 400.
As a professional real estate agent, I study homes and prices every day. Therefore, I assume you'll list with me at a price that will cause your home to sell, correct?
Yeah, if everything, as long as you can get me 400, I should be good.
Okay. How much do you owe on the property?
I owe about 200,000. But you can ask what price won't you go below, even if I say that.
Okay.
So see that one? So
Okay,
what price
yep.
won't you go below? Because then somebody will go, well, I want 400, but if I get 380, I'll be happy.
Okay.
So press
Okay.
for it.
Sure. So what price won't you go below?
I don't know. I really want 400, but 380 is probably my bottom number.
Okay. How much do you owe on the property?
200,000.
Okay. Have you ever thought about selling it yourself?
No, I didn't really think about that.
Terrific. Will you help finance the home for the buyer, or do you want your cash out?
I need the money.
That's great. Would you please describe the home for me?
It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath with a detached 1-car garage, in a nice neighborhood. It's got hardwood floors and we do have AC. That's why I think mine is worth more money.
That's terrific. Sounds beautiful. I'll be sending over a package of information. Will you take a few moments and review it?
Sure.
Great, thank you. Do you have any questions before I arrive?
No, I can't think of any right now.
Great. So our meeting should only take between 5 to 25 minutes. Is that okay?
Okay, yeah, I don't want it to be much longer than that.
Okay, perfect. I'll look forward to seeing you on Tuesday at 4 o'clock.
Thank you. So that's easy. And you kind of understand what they think about their house, how much they owe, how much these are powerful questions when you show up. and you have a, you know, let's say the house comes in at 325 and you know they're way off, you know you're going to be getting some objections. And then you can
Yes.
go back to that other script, but I want to, you know, price it high. We can always come down later. So you have to have that in your toolbox so you can use that. Anybody else want to try that? Or if you want to find something else, let me know, like the powerful closes or anything like that.
I mean, I'll try this one quickly if you're, since we're still on it.
Yeah.
Since I do ask, what I usually try to do is try to make it part of the conversation, but I end up talking too long. So it's good to have something, a script.
Yeah, that keeps you right on. Exactly. I totally have to have that myself.
All right, so let's see. So before I come out, there are a number of questions I have to ask you, okay?
Who's going to answer? Kerry, you want to answer? Or Barry? Who's Kerry? Kerry, why don't you be the homeowner?
Okay.
So, oh yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Oh.
Sounds good.
So if what I say makes sense and you feel comfortable and confident that I can sell your home, are you planning to list your home with me when I come out on Tuesday?
There's a good chance.
Okay, and are you planning to interview more than one agent for the job of selling your home?
I've been talking to a couple of different people.
Okay, that's great. And tell me again, where are you moving to?
I'm moving to Florida.
Okay, and how soon do you have to be there?
I have to be there in about 2 months.
All right, great. And when I see you, how much do you want to list your home for?
I would like to list it for $550,000.
Okay, all right, fantastic. And as a professional real estate agent, I study homes and prices every day. Therefore, I assume you'll list with me at a price that will cause your home to sell, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what price won't you go below?
I won't go below $475,000.
Okay, and how much do you owe on the property?
I owe $250,000.
All right, great. And have you ever thought about selling yourself?
No, I don't think so.
All right, good. And so will you help finance the home for a buyer, or do you want to just cash out?
I need the cash. I need to buy something when I go to Florida.
Okay, and if you could, would you just please describe your home for me quickly?
Yeah, it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, fully updated, brand new kitchen, hardwood floors, a gorgeous backyard, central air.
Oh, it sounds wonderful. And so I'll be sending over a package of information. Will you take a few moments and review it?
Yes, of course.
All right, fantastic. And do you have any questions before I arrive?
No, I don't think so.
All right, great. And so our meeting should only take between, generally 5 to 25 minutes. Is that okay?
Yes, I don't want to spend too much time on this.
Okay, great. I will see you Tuesday at 2:00.
Great. See you then.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. I think next time we should do that with some pushback. I know it's getting late. It's 9:06, but like some pushback, like, are you planning to interview, more agents? Yes. What about, when I see you, how much do you want to sell your home for? Well, hey, you're the real estate agent. That's why I called you. I mean, those are some realistic things that people are going to say. What price won't you go below? Well, I'm not really going to tell you. Some people get really defensive.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What if someone says like none of your business? Like, how much do I own the home? That's none of your business. I'm not gonna tell you. What do you do? What do you say? Okay, just move on next.
You can move
All right.
on to the next question, or you
Yeah.
can say, in order for me to be, to work with you, I probably want to know this information. And maybe once you meet me and you trust me, you can feel more free. And
Yeah,
give me
because
that extra
sometimes
information.
I make snap judgment. I do that with buyers sometimes. If like I'm meeting with the buyer for the first time, I'm asking them for their pre-approval, their finance, they go, no, I don't feel comfortable sharing that. Or something I have to say, well, you know what, in order for me to do my job, I need to see it. And I had one buyer refuse to share with me. I said, I met with them once and then they just refused to share it. So I said, you know what? I just don't feel comfortable. I mean, we have to be prepared. We need to be on the same page, and I just couldn't work with them because they just refused to give me information.
Yeah, we're professionals. I mean, if you go to your accountant and he asks you for your W-2s, you can't say, I'm sorry,
Say no, yeah.
I'm not going to give those to you.
It's like,
So
no,
we
thanks.
need to expect that people are going to give us that information, and we need to expect that we're professional enough to be, discreet and understand, but they might not want to put their cards on the table till they meet you.
Right.
Mhm.
But a lot of people actually, just nobody ever asks them, but they usually are pretty good. So I know we're at 9:08 right now. I appreciate everybody coming on, and I'm sorry I was a few minutes late. And I hope I see you all again. Carrie, I hope this was a little helpful. It's your first time
Yes.
on, but if you stick with us, you're going to get appointments by using a phone, and you can be home, you got your baby in the background,
Yeah.
make those calls and, not have to leave your house, and you can make a lot of money. You can do a really amazing, you can have an amazing business. So I know we all need to get on the phones today, because we have a meeting on Friday with a couple of people in here that we have some accountability on Friday, right? So everybody have an awesome day, and let me know if you want something specific. Go through these as well. I must tell you some of the really great ones when you're on the phone. I think this, I'm just going to share this with you. Carrie, my favorite one here is, well, that's a good one for sale by owners. You can also use that on pretty much a lot of people. These scripts just because they say what, if it's a for sale by owner, it can still be an expired, it can be someone in your neighborhood. Okay, where is it? Does anybody do their affirmations in the morning? No? Guys, you got to do your affirmations. You got to talk good to yourself in the beginning of the day. That's, why can't I find that? I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Powerful closes for prospecting. Make your phone calls, be as quick as you can to get to this point right here. If you felt absolutely confident that you could sell your home now, would you sell it? You can circle dial around a whole neighborhood and ask, so let's meet so I can show you how confident I am that I can sell it. You're calling around talking about other houses, and they say, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to sell. I've kind of thought about it. Boom, go to number 3. If you felt absolutely confident that it can be sold today, would you go? Just think about it. People might say, yeah, actually, I do want to go. So this is great. Know these so you can use them every single time and stop the too much chit chat. These will close you out and get you into the next appointment and the next appointment. So have a powerful day, everyone. And courage is being afraid and doing it anyway. So just pick up that phone. It's your cash register. And another thing I heard today was, what did they say about no? Oh my goodness. Oh, now I'm going to forget. I'm going to have to listen to that again. Every no leads you closer to a yes. And we were talking about the other day, if you look at every phone call you make is about $12. So if you make 100 phone calls, you're going to get an appointment. If you're doing 100 phone calls every single day, you're going to get an appointment. And that's dials, right? Dialing for dollars. But there's something I heard this morning and I already forgot it, and I'll bring it up and I'll put it over there. And you guys have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.
And bring scripts. If you guys have something cool, bring it to me. Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right.